Okay, here we go. What is up, fellow geeks? Super Geek Girl here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last time we jumped into case 2 of the second game, Justice for All, and we found out quite a few things. We found out that Maya is being accused of murder again. We found out that we now have some sort of weird mind-reading powers with the introduction of the Magatama. And more importantly, something awful has happened to Edgeworth, and we don't know what. And hopefully, we'll find out what that is today, because I don't want to. My poor Edgeworth. I'm so worried about him. But it's all right. It's all right. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. I'm sure. I'm sure it's nothing bad. But here we go. Let's get back into it. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. Let's just jump right back in. Hope everybody's doing well on this Sunday. My model is still kind of large, isn't it? Hang on a second. Zoop. There we go. That's better. Okay, there we go. Hello, everyone already in chat. Hello, Stumpy. Hello, Boots. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed today's production. I call it a production now, I guess. All right. June 21st, 3:24 p.m. Kurain Village.
Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway.
I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man...
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course! But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person!
Yes, Pearls.
I see.
I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Uh-oh. Pearls, what aren't you telling us? What aren't you telling us, kiddo? Alright, let's talk to her. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial?
I was very surprised! I had never seen so many people before!
Oh.
And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless.
Well, Maya's already naturally... A little sympathy here, Phoenix! She's been accused of murder! I mean, this is not her first rodeo, but still, it's a traumatic experience for anyone, no matter how many times I go through it. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so...
And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes.
Ruffly? Oh, she means Francisca.
She had such a bad attitude.
You tell her, Pearl.
She acted like she already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm gonna tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Get her, Maya! Get her, Pearl! Get her! Get her ass! I very much want to see this small child take on Francisca. I very much want to see that.
Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor. So her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win.
That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
Uh-oh. I don't like that the happy music stopped. This is not gonna be a good conversation. Oh no! Oh no, Phoenix! Miles has betrayed him! The ship is sinking. The ship is sinking so fast. Oh no. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually.
He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh no, Miles! Miles, my love! That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Huh?
Wait, what? No! What? What? No! What? Wait, Edward's dead? No! What? No, he's right here. He's right here. He's right here in my arms. He's fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. He's fine. I knocked out my hairpins. I was so upset. He's fine. Edgeworth is fine. No, I don't know what you're talking about. He's fine. He's fine. Why do the ones that I love always die? It's not fair. No. For those of you who don't know what the hell I just did, I just ran and got my emotional support plushie of Miles. He's fine. He's fine. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Maybe. I don't know anymore. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely. No, come on. I can do better than that. He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad. But he was fine after. No, but. Edgeworth, what have you done? You don't go back to the cheerful music after this. Come on, this is a massive revelation, and you're just gonna go back to the doo happy music. Come on.
I gotta take my hair clips out. They're just hanging in my face now. Ugh. I guess let's talk about the murderer then. Yeah, we're just gonna gloss over the fact that Edgeworth is apparently dead and just move on. Everything's fine. Listen to the happy music. Everything's fine. That's the everything is fine music playing right now. It's not. It's Pearl's theme, but oh, this is upsetting. I did not want to be. I was not expecting to be upsetted so early on in the stream. By the way.
Yes? What is it?
You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, what did we do? I don't know what we did. I don't know what we did, but apparently Edgeworth is just dead. But I mean, no, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. I'm sure everything is fine. I'm sure it's just a horrible misunderstanding, and he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Everything is fine. Why do my favorites keep dying? Hi, Spiral. How are you? What's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, did you miss it? No. Oh God, Spiral. What? Not Spiral. Stumpy. I'm sorry. Stumpy, you missed it. Yeah, no, you missed a major bombshell. Apparently, Edgeworth is dead. But we don't know any details because Phoenix is being a cagey little bitch about it. What happened? Hopefully we'll find out more, but my heart, she hurts.
She hurts so bad.
I am clutching my emotional support Edgeworth as tightly as possible while playing this game because what happened? All right, I gotta focus here. Oh, I definitely have to focus because I have a follower now. Thank you, Playja89, for the follow. Thanks so much for being a fellow geek, and thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? And what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Well, let's find out, shall we? Let's hear your alibi. Do you even know what an alibi is, small child? I guess we'll find out. I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you, and what were you doing when the murder happened?
What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Oh, here we go!
I guess you can see through my lie, huh?
Yeah, clearly. She's got 2 of them.
I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
Well, then. Do we have anything to counter that? She ain't got no alibi. No, she certainly does not. You know what? Let's talk to her about the black key. Let's see what she has to say about it. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes?
Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this?
I found it in the incinerator.
I knew that incinerator was suspicious! I knew that thing was sus! So wait, the little girl is keeping secrets from you. Yeah, she is, but I don't know if we've got enough to counter her on it. So we may have to come back to that. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden?
The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek.
And when was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
Are you going to tell my mother?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Alright, so there's... didn't someone have 3 locks last time? Yes, it was Mia. Mia had 3 locks, and we didn't really have a chance to do anything with those. So we will figure that out later. Okay, so before we challenge Pearl on her alibi, we should probably do a little more investigating first. Oops, wrong button. So let's go, first and foremost, let's go check out that incinerator, shall we? June 21st, Faye Manor. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Nobody here. Alright, to the Winding Way then. how do we get access to Mia? She's kind of only shows up when there's plot. That's a good question. I have a feeling that those are plot locks. That those will open up with as the plot develops. I don't think there's anything we can really do with those. Given Mia's ethereal nature, I don't really think we'll be able to unlock those. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? We'll have to keep playing to find out. Hey, there's someone over by the incinerator. Ooh, looks like they noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me! Oh! Hello, Edie. I like the idea of plot locks. Yeah, it's a good term, isn't it? Plot locks, that's good.
Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy.
Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again.
Oh, like, real suave. So, it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too.
So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Plocks, if you will. Plocks! Yes! Plocks! We're pushing plocks in this chat. I still don't know what that means, but we're pushing it. It sounds good, so we're gonna go with it.
Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean, like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here.
Excited?
Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here.
Oh, really? For example?
For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it?
All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Alright, tell us about the urn then. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? I want someone to get Phoenix's name wrong by calling him a completely different mythical creature. You know what? I will not be surprised if that happens at some point in this trilogy. Like, call him a freaking unicorn or a dragon or a kraken or some shit like that. Ah, yes! Mr. Kraken Wright! It's Phoenix, actually. Oh, man. I will not be surprised if that actually ends up happening. That's good.
Like, yeah! It's like this village's treasure!
Huh. Didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit.
Or is it Ami? Ami Faye? Who is that?
Like, jeez, Mr. Smith, get with the program.
Well, it's not calling him a different mythological creature, but getting the last name wrong is good too.
Everyone knows the lady that founded the co-writing channeling technique was Mystic Ame.
Mr. Kraken Smith. Oh my god, that is a strong name though. That is a strong name. That might I might steal that name for other purposes, but that's strong. I like it. You don't have to get upset with me.
So, like, as long as your spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Fae family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic?
Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Bigfoot Johnson is also strong too. That's also a good one. Edie, I wanted to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one?
Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on. What a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing.
Oh, yeah. You only introduced Dr. Dre to Kurain Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Girl, you being so cagey right now? You being so cagey right now. Pen name B.F. Johnson. These are great. These are such great pseudonyms. These are so good. I love it. I love it. These are so good, guys. I love it. All right, let's talk about that traffic accident. All right, then. Why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident?
Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Oh, here we go again! Psylocke!
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry our mouth open on this one. Alright. Do I have anything? Well, we've already shown her that. We have Maya's costume, we have... I guess we could try showing her that. That could be her sister. If you're still interested, the workshop still has slots open. No, not that you need to level up your leads. Thank you! Yeah, I will look into it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make that particular workshop this time. But I appreciate the heads up. Alright, before we question her, let's check out this very obviously suspicious purple fabric hanging out in the incinerator. I'm sure this is not relative to the case at all. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. All right, a scrap of cloth. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. A small amount of blood on it. Okay, well that seems important. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Oh god, it's Danganronpa all over again! Oh no! Is there gonna be a glass crystal ball that's shattered somewhere? Let's check out the urn. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. If it's supposed to be Ami, then someone goofed up. Someone goofed up the spelling. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Weird. Ami Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. It got busted and didn't get put back together correctly. Oh god, are we gonna have to do that puzzle thing where we put it all back, where we take it apart and put it back together again? I guarantee you we're gonna have to do that. Alright, let's go back and let's keep moving. Let's see if there's anything new in the side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. I guess I'll leave them alone for now. Alright, anything new? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty. that a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. I guarantee you that this is where Maya was being kept during the murder. They chucked her in the box and threw her somewhere. That's why she was dreaming about being buried alive. I bet you that's what happened. I bet you that's what happened. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Phoenix, chill out, buddy. Alright, so nothing new here. Alright, nothing new here. SGG, that was my theory from last time. Oh, was it? No wonder it was surprisingly well thought out. Sorry, I probably remembered it from last time then. My bad. Alright, let's go check out the channeling chamber then. I guarantee you, Miss Vice Principal, or excuse me, Miss Big Hair Morgan is still hanging around here, I bet. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a picture. Oh, that's evil! Yeah, no, she looks hella evil here. I'm calling it. It was her. It was her. I'm calling it. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Right. Did we crash? No, I don't think so. Did we crash? Is everything okay? Or are you talking about the sound effect? Because that definitely sounded like a crash sound effect. Oh yeah, we crashed. Alright, hang on. Going in and out voice-wise? Okay, that's not good. I don't know what's going on with my streams recently. It says it's still reconnecting, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes to try and get back online here. Alright. Okay, looks like we're back. Are we back? We're back. Okay. Alright, looks like we're in good shape. Sorry about that, folks. Having some technical snafus. I guess it doesn't matter what day of the week I stream. The stuff happens regardless of where I am. I'll have to look into what's going on this week and see if I can fix this before. I'm probably not gonna get it fixed before my next stream, but we'll see what happens. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh. Oh, yes, thank you.
I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today.
Oh, hey! Thank you very much for the ororas. I don't know. Are we wanting to beat this lady up? I certainly want to beat her up. She just reeks of suspicion. But thank you very much. How does she fit through doors? Carefully. Carefully, I imagine. Or there are like little grooves cut all throughout every doorway in the Fae Mansion, just large enough to fit her humongous mushroom hair through. Also, I think the reason I don't like this lady is because she looks very much like the vice principal from the last episode of 100 Girlfriends, and that is just all sorts of disturbing. If you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, that's not going to be the last we see of her, I don't think. So, yay! I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture.
All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this.
Lowly branch family. That's not what you want to... I get the feeling you are not content in your station, madam. Have you remembered anything about the murder?
No, I told you everything I know already.
Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police?
Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterwards.
You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen?
I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred.
I was really hoping for some new info.
I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes.
Could you possibly be more patronizing? Okay, well, no lock, so she was telling the truth there. Let's find out more about this training that everyone's going through. So did the students train every day?
Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however.
And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training?
Mr. Right!
Ah, yes! She got really scary real fast!
How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir?
Is it because we didn't call her Mystic Maya? Ah, crud. Lost the connection again. Alright, hang on 1 second. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah, looks like we're back. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. Onwards and forwards.
They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl.
Wait, we weren't referring to her as Mystic Pearl before. What changed? Sorry. I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait. I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Next question, please.
Oh, she's not even gonna acknowledge us. Okay, cool. Oh man, she is really being a pain in the butt.
butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir.
Mystic Pearl, huh? Yeah. I bet.
So the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Missy.
Oh, she's not... Oh, she didn't get on our ass about it just then. That is not how it was yesterday. Yeah. Wow, a lot can change in a day, can't it?
Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium.
And where is she now? She's dead! We've been through this! She died in the way before the first game. Oh wait, did she die or did she just disappear? I actually don't recall.
We are not sure.
Not sure?
About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village.
Oh, y'all just straight up writing her out of existence. Okay, I see how it is. Erased?
A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead.
Oh, I see.
And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurain village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid
I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Well then. Interesting. There is some stuff occurring here. Okay, so Spyro, you've been playing Alan Wake 2, and it's great. Yes, I've heard nothing but good things about it. However, I'm also with Stumpy. I want to check out Alan Wake 2, but the fact that it's an Epic Store exclusive, it really gets my goat, and that, I don't like exclusivity. I think that, I just don't like it. I know that Epic helped them develop the game, so alright, whatever, but still, keeping stuff behind exclusivity is, kind of a jerk move, if you ask me. That being said, I guess by that same token, Nintendo games should be available on all the consoles, but I'm not gonna argue that right now. I don't have PC exclusivity and console exclusivity is a little different for me, because I think we've all had to buy consoles for that one exclusive game that we want. I know for the PS4 it was Bloodborne. It was only available on the PS4, so we had to get it there. So I don't know. But Game of the Year, that's a bold claim considering all the great stuff that came out this year. We had Baldur's Gate 3, we had Spider-Man 2, Lies of P, Tears of the Kingdom. This was a good year for games. This is a very good year for games. By the way, I don't know if anybody watched the Golden Joystick Awards or heard about them, but Baldur's Gate 3 swept every single category. And I'm especially pleased that Astarion got or Sarian's voice actor got, like, voice actor of the year, or supporting voice actor of the year. Oh, really? You didn't care for it, Spiral? Oh, whoa, I turned up the music way too loud. Ow. I was so surprised that my volume went up. Not your thing, huh? Alright, that's fine, man. Like, it's not for everybody. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it, but I ended up enjoying it, but... No, I get it, man, I get it. It's different games for different sorts of folks. I totally understand. For the D&D nerd like myself, though, it's a swell game. I don't know if I'm gonna get back to it on stream anytime soon. But we'll see. Maybe we'll come back to it someday. We'll come back to Lila's Adventures at some point. I'm still a little heartbroken by not getting to score with anybody during the party. So, all right. Let's see here. Maybe there's something Maya can tell us. Let's head back to the detention center. It's still too loud? Okay. There we go. Oh no, she's still crying. Sorry, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, Nick. I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So how was it? What did you find out?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
No, Maya, it's okay. You're doing all right, sweetie. You're doing all right.
So, how was it? Today's trial, I mean.
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie.
I mean, it did become a movie and an anime series.
Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial.
We're going to win this, Maya.
Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course not. You're completely innocent.
If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said, too.
I mean, there was definitely space for somebody.
Nick?
Yeah?
Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What did she tell you?
She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it... Wait! Then... I really am...
You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged.
Drugged?
I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's...
Oh no! Where did the drug thing come from, though?
I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearly? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait! Nick! You don't think she did it, do you?
No, nothing like that.
She would never do anything like that. You hear me? Never! She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute, and...
I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball.
A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me.
But we're gonna ask about the dead end anyway. No stone left unturned. So about this ball.
It's nothing really special. Just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Curly really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball, huh?
Well, when she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the top of the clothing box. Oh, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah! Curly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
The clothing box in the side room, huh? We just checked that and there wasn't nothing in there. Oh, I guess, things only become available when it becomes plot relevant, huh? Alright, game, I see what you're doing. Well, in any case, we gotta go back to that side room. Maybe. Oh, hey, it's Lana! Ah! Ah! Hey, wait! Please, Lana! She ran off into the manor. Follow that Scottish Southern person! I cannot believe. Lana!
Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash! You lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust!
Follow her into the channeling chamber? Hey, Morgan!
Yes, what is it? And must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. And now then, in a calm manner, ask your question.
Okay. Anyway, did you see Lana come by here?
Oh, that girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time.
Ugh, Lana! You sure know how to waste a man's time. Alright, where are you? Where'd you go? Someone got her confidence shattered. I mean, yeah. Not you. Maybe she booked it into the side room. Ah, there's the ball! Just sitting out in the open now. Even though we were here before. Just magically sitting out in the open now. Because, of course it is. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Alright, well first things first, let's check out this Steel Samurai Ball! It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with this at the time of the murder. I think this is what we need to break one of those psycho locks. Or psych locks, excuse me. Alright. Is she hiding here? Excuse me. Okay, she's not hiding there. Did she actually book it into the box? It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person! I'm just another piece of human trash! I needed a hole to crawl into! So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then, could this? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. There's a hole in the box that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. Lotta, are you just gonna stay in there? I thought I felt my soul take off for a second when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. Okay. Well, that is very interesting. Yes, hello. Then who was under the blankets? Good. Apparently nobody. Apparently it's just a bunch of messed up blankets.
Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now.
What person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair?
Oh, she means Lotta.
She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes!" But I'm not that scary, am I?
I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me.
Oh, well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright. Let's see here. Well, first and foremost, let's present the ball to her. Oh, I guess that wasn't it. What about the Magatama? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. We use, I get it now. We use the Magatama to break open the alibi. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
But what if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
Huh? You can do that?
You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you?
Yes.
Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Winding Way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way?
Wow, you got it!
So, do you think you can tell me now?
I'm sorry. Not yet.
Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay. I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Not that that means anything. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? Well, it's gotta be playing with her ball, right? You were playing with this ball, right?
That's right! How did you know?
There goes one! Maya tells me that you love to play with your ball.
Yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Mm-hmm. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad? Oh, I think I know what happened.
You mean something! Nothing happened!
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. She busted the urn, I bet. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Kurain technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes.
So what's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I fit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old. So, it's not that weird to have a few cracks?
Her voice is shaking.
How can you tell if the urn had been broken?
because... Do I just present it again, or did I miss something? I guess let me try presenting this again. Nope. Oh, I think what it is we have to show her that... Okay, I think I know what it is we have to show her that it's Ami's spirited here. We have to show her that this is misspelled, but we don't have anything that has Ami's name on it. Alright, dang, well we got one. I must have missed something. Let's, you know what? That doesn't seem right, though, because... Alright, hang on, like, I'm checking something here. Yeah, I missed something here. I missed something here, and I'm not sure what it is. I think I was on the right track, but... Alright, give me 1 second. Are you able to examine the urn some more? No, I can't examine it more. It doesn't look like I have the option to examine it more. Alright, hang on a minute. Give me 1 second, because I'm checking something here, because I feel like I missed something here. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever, I'm cheating. It's fine. I think I know. Something that I keep forgetting that I have are these character profiles. So this is how. All right. All right, I got it. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. All right, are we gonna have to do this whole thing again? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do the whole thing again. This is like... this Magatama thing is like really confusing. Or maybe I'm just dumb. That's entirely possible. Alright, so she was in the winding way. She was playing with the ball. And yeah, it does look like it's, going back to, looks like we are somewhat getting it back. Alright, there we go. How can you tell the urn has been broken? We have to present this. We have to present the profile. Which is weird, but whatever, we're doing it. There you go! Sorry about that, guys. SGG is kinda dumb. Who started the Kurdain channeling technique?
Huh? Oh, it was Mr. Gami.
That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know?
How do I spell her name? I don't know.
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. There we go! Naughty little Pearl. Unlock successful! Good lord. Alright, now why don't you tell me what really happened?
Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball.
And that's when you broke the urn.
Yeah, he broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away.
Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? Cue her walking in.
I'm a bad child. Breaking a fella's treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so...
You thought you could put them back together again and no one would notice?
Yes.
Aww, poor child. I mean, I can relate. I can relate. When I was a kid, I spilt a Dr. Pepper all over my dad's fancy keyboard. And, I tried my damnedest to clean it out with a washcloth and everything. But when I opened up Word to test it out, the E key still did not work. And I'm like, oh, but if he never uses the letter E, maybe he'll never find out. I did not realize, my tiny child brain at the time did not realize how many words contained the letter E. And I got my butt whooped real hard for that. Whoops. Pearl, sweetheart, it's okay. I sympathize with you, my dear. We all do dumb children things. It's okay. It's okay. Though it may not be in your case, because your mom's a crazy bitch, but it's okay. It's okay, sweetie. Everything's gonna be okay. It's okay. I kiss your forehead. Mwah.
I found some glue and brought it to the hallway, and I fixed the urn there.
The hallway? You mean winding way?
Yeah.
Oh no! Sad little Pearl! Just never use the letter E, ever, again. It's like that stupid challenge that goes around. Spell your name without the letter E. It kind of still works for me, for my real name, but for my alias, it won't work. It'd be Super Geek Girl. That's not a tall order. There it is. There it is. There it is. Uh-oh, the button's falling off of my Phoenix plushie. I need to fix that.
The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
I see. Yeah, womp womp. Thank you, Spiral. So, about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes. I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder.
When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry.
SGGX, Shrinking Violet Shy Girl. Okay, hang on. Who are you wanting as the Shrinking Violet? Since we're doing an SCG voice acts thing, this is for a specific character. So who do we want as the Shrinking Violet Shy Girl? Pearl or Phoenix or... While you're mulling that over, I'll take a quick drink. Maya. Okay, so we want Maya's voice to change. We're changing Maya's voice up. We're changing Maya to be a super shy girl. You got it. Next time Maya shows up, we will give her the new voice.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Miss Agami's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah! I hope so.
No harm done and a happy resolution. Whew.
Broken by Pearl right before the murder. It was under repair in the hallway until the police came. There we go. All right. Cool beans. All right. So now, let us head back.
Whew. I think I found out about everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence?
Who's talking?
How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse, and that nurse turns out to be Eeny's sister? It's too convenient.
Oh, I bet this is Lotta.
I wish I knew a little more about Eeny, but where am I going to find info like that?
Oh, I get it! You can't be bothered to look over the trash like me, is that right, Mr. High and Mighty?
Lotta!
Oh, so you finally noticed!
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
Well, I got to hand it to you. You sure know how to chase damn garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this.
Thanks?
But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own.
What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see... Oh, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. All right, let's talk to her.
Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. But I get all fired up about something it's impossible to stop me.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Yeah, we'll forgive you. It's fine. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm still what?
No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. And now then, lots of heart at your service. I'll share with you all the debt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Heh, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free.
Lotta? Not taking money? And now I know this one's an alien clone. All right, give us the deets, Lotta. Also, does she slightly have a lazy eye thing going on, or am I just staring at her character portrait too much? If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta?
Well, heck, and it's obvious. Is that a cold freak?
You mean Eeny Miny?
Whether it what else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time.
So Lotta suspects Eni, which means she might have already found out some info about our mysterious Eni. Okay, well now that I know I can do this, give me what you got on her.
That's eeny miny, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I heard as much. I'd also heard that Eni was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Karain Village.
You don't say. That's one sneaky gal if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
Yes, please. Tell me more about Eenie Miney. Lotta being Scottish is so natural for her. It's honestly shocking how well that works. It is honestly shocking how well that works out. Chat, you did good on this one. You did good on this one. You did good on making me do a Scottish Lotta. Speaking of Eni, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
It'll cost ya. And it'll cost a lot.
Didn't you just say that info was free? Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you could go find out on your own now.
Huh?
Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there.
Ugh.
Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Oh, excuse me, that's the way the haggis spoils, isn't it?
Spoiled gumbo sounds... Ugh. I mean, look, don't blame this one. Never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check on this hottie clinic.
Hottie? Hottie?
Okay, I guess we're checking out this clinic. Let's go. June 21st, Hottie Clinic reception. So, this is where Eni was hospitalized. Looks pretty normal to me. Oh, God! The minute I say that, this horrible thing shows up on my screen! What are you? Oh, good God, please don't tell me you're the doctor. Okay, well then. What voice are we giving this guy? This guy who I immediately hate! Also, this music is not making me feel much better. I'm just gonna give him I'm just gonna give him a gremlin voice here. The skeeziest little gremlin voice I can come up with. Are we playing the Cthulhu horror game again? No, it's sure. Oh my God, you know what? This guy would totally be at home in World of Horror. You're absolutely right. A doofus voice? Okay, let's see. Let me think here. All right, got it. I think I got one for him.
Yes? Are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes. I'm Director Hottie.
I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes. So what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney.
Miss Miney? Miss Eenie Miney? Yes. Oh! Her. It's too bad.
I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me! If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital! Whoa. I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. This is not the actual director, is it? This is a patient. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes,
Oh, yes, me? Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. This is the only person I can talk to. Is this guy. Oh, this voice is way more fun than it ought to be. This voice is way more fun than it ought to be. Alright. I guess we're talking to this delusional patient. Oh, Lord. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes. What does that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here? Oh god, I hope not!
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
No, thank you! No, thank you! Extra no, thank you! Oh, good god. Can I talk to anybody else? Please! Professor Stein, if he wasn't attractive. Oh, God! Yeah, no, you're kind of right. Also would have tried George Takei. No! Do not disrespect George Takei like this. No. That voice is gonna be saved for somebody else. I'm not gonna disrespect Mr. Takei like that. I have too much respect for the man. Oh, God.
It seems? Yes. It seems that way.
Cool. What do you know about Miss Eenie Miney? Oh, no! No, with that animation! No! No, do not want! 10 million% do not want with that animation! No! He's so gross, I have to cover him up. I have to cover him up to do the lines.
Oh, now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred here from the general hospital.
From the general hospital? I can't deal with this, dude! I can't deal with this! I need something to cover up the screen. 1 second. No! The paper doesn't work! I can still see through it! Where is it? Alright, I'll just hold this here on the screen until he's gone. I'll just hold a CD case up to the screen until he's gone. I can't deal with this. Jesus Christ. Alright. From the general hospital to here? Well, what kind of surgery did she need? Oh, thank God. I'm keeping this at the ready.
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad, really bad. So, what kind was it? Yes, well, no, you see, that is something, no, I can't tell you. So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. His design is either a creep or a SoundCloud rapper. That is really mean to every hardworking rapper on SoundCloud. That is very mean. That is disrespectful to SoundCloud rappers. Though I'm pretty sure some of them are like that. I don't know.
You see, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's all in those TV shows, too. You've seen them, right? Yes.
I am never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at his rate. There's gotta be something I can show this old coot. Oh. What if we show him our attorney badge?
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that! And you guys wonder how I got the part of Karine.
Eh? What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... I'm like this place's... walking dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
No!
Oh god. I like your gremlin energy of Samidare. Yes, thank you! Thank you very much. Samidare was one of my favorite performances of all time. I'm so glad that people remember her. Oh no! You're really gonna make me say this! God. Say the line. Alright, fine. It's no worse than what I have to say for 100 Girlfriends.
Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, hearty patients. There's nothing I don't know about them. But I get embarrassed talking about it.
Don't you dare clip this, you bastard! I will kick your ass if you do! I will reach through this screen and boot you! Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Oh, good lord. Good lord. Oh, God. Alright, fine.
Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eeny-Miny, right?
Little Miss Eeny-Miny?
That girl. I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Oh, God. I am so creeped out right now, and I'm the one saying all of this! Oh, gee whiz. Alright, fine. Talk about Eeny-Miny. I'm gonna regret this. I am gonna regret this so hard. Please tell me what you know about Eeny-Miny.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. This was a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, all right.
Yes, it was an accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep, that's what gave her those terrible injuries. I swore it was in the paper. Yes, I looked it all up, I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy?
Eenie Miney is her own sister. Oh, is this a switcheroo? Did they pull a switcheroo at the hospital? They totally pulled a switcheroo, didn't they?
Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation?
Are you talking about Miss Eenie's operation?
Yes, Miss Eenie's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burnt like bad toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Eenie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Yep, they totally pulled a switcheroo. Oh my god, you know what this is? You know what this is? This is, hang on, I'm gonna get off this creepy face, though. Picture?
That girl, see, she just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her. Yes. Well, more like swiped.
I'm just gonna let that hang in the air for a second. But you know what this is? There's a very specific murder mystery I'm thinking of where someone got in a massive accident and had their face reconstructed to look like somebody else. I want to say it was a Poirot. Or a Midsummer Murders. It was one of those two. It's not a hugely common trope in murder mysteries, but it is something that I've seen once or twice. Was it Murder in Mesopotamia? Yes, that was it. Murder in Mesopotamia. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen that one, by the way. It's a good one. It's a very good one. I recommend you go check it out. But yes, this was Murder in Mesopotamia. This is kind of what happened in that one. It's a good trope. It's a good trope if you can do it correctly. I don't know if this is being done correctly, but we'll find out. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. You're not a real doctor. You're just a general creep.
What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. My precious.
I am so glad I did the gremlin voice for this guy because there is no other way I could have read that. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
License photo. Alright. Now about the accident. So you looked up information on Eenie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn on how to stay on a lead from this guy. No, you cannot learn anything from this man. Do not interact with this man any further, Phoenix. Be a good boy. You hear me? Be a good boy. Don't interact with men like this. Men like this are scum of the earth.
Ah, here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eenie was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing. Or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eenie fought with the door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
Newspaper clipping number 2 has been updated. Why did he put his care into dyeing his hair patch the perfect shade of pink? But then not conditioning it. You know, Spiral, the way this man cares for his hair is the absolute least of my concerns. That is the last thing that we need to be worrying about with this man.
A new clue! I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since Miss Eenie had her surgery and then got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes, so how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eenie I said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave too. Yes, it is! Okay, definitely time to leave! Oh, God! I need a shower in the worst way! Oh my God! No, I hate him. I hate him so much. Please do not let this become a recurring character. Oh boy. And yet I get the stinking suspicion we're gonna be seeing him again at some point, I'm sure. Let's go back. Let's go back and confront Edie then. If that is your real name.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Oh, I sure did, Lotta. Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier the old granny called the cops.
Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting.
What did she have to say?
But honestly, I tell ya, that granny sure got her bloomers in a note.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know. Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of this.
Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat?
Yup. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye. But the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Morgan was supposed to become the master? Here we go. He's the only recurring character. No! No, he's not! Lotta's recurring! She's right here! Do you know where Eni is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things that only she can clear up for me.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter? the eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Faye's older sister.
Oh?
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty.
I see.
This made the townfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too. Like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to become the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the branch family, I reckon.
Yeah, you called it, Stumpy. You called it good. Oh, that is very interesting. For now, let's move to Winding Way. I have some questions for Miss Eenie.
Hey! Like, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
All right, you. Let's see here. You're gonna tell me what you know. Again.
Please, tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Your sister's accident, naturally.
Oh, yeah. So, like, the Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Interesting. Eenie just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
Oh, I sure do. Why don't you tell me about your accident, ma'am?
I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow. Like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident?
Oh, yeah, we can. 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died on site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Eenie Meenie is to believe, the one who driving the car was her sister Meenie Miney. Meenie Miney was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? It's not her medical records, it's a newspaper clipping. And it's got, you are directly quoted, ma'am. You cannot deny this. Take this! Take that! Or take that, excuse me.
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
Like, wait!
What now?
That's not me.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person is like the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is like pretty common.
No, it's not! What in the the world are you blabbing about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too.
Like, totally? Wow, what a scary coincidence. I am totally getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm gonna let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized?
I got a creeper who got his hands on your license. Take that! This is your proof.
Like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? So?
There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. And I have to say, this photo looks like you.
Ugh, that creepy fake director!
Now are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at the article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be Mimi Miney, perhaps? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney.
Mimi.
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. So they were together. Boom! Got it! Now tell me the truth this time.
Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
And your sister?
I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
It seems simple, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
What is... Okay, she's talking mad smack about us. She is talking mad smack about us. She is taunting us, isn't she? She's taunting us. Can we talk to Morgan again? Nope, Morgan's gone. Alright. I guess Morgan peaced out. All right, well, let's go tell Maya what we learned. Looks like something's up.
Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Ow! Okay, hold on, okay, pal? I ain't gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please! Let me go too!
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
Hey, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Detective! Do not upset me further!
Sorry. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan? Ow. What happened?
Mother, this has never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say something, Phoenix, anything!
Ugh, I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya?
She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya. She must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her!
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side!
Her stare is really piercing. Ugh.
Okay, I guess we're gonna go see Maya now. Things are going bad. Things are going real bad. Oh, it's not Maya, it's Mia. We're talking to Mia now, I guess. Sorry, Spiral, you're not gonna be able to, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for your redeem, it looks like.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent. It's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few cyclocks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure. I welcome you to try.
What are you trying to keep hidden from us?
Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow.
Wait. Oh, maybe I need to talk to her first. Oh, of course, I need to talk to her because we need to find out what the thing is.
Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean? Why do you think so? It's really trying at times like this to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia.
All right, here we go. Let's give it a shot. The murderer.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you. Is that right?
Yes.
Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting.
I think you're protecting Morgan. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done. But while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
This cloth strap, I think? I mean, why else would it be in the incinerator? The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder?
Yes.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why, but there's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood... And do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Yeah! The black key was there too! I think this is the proof you're looking for.
The key to the channeling chamber?
At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the Center Garden.
You're right.
And this is what Maya told me. Okay, so now I do have to do the shy drinking violet voice for Maya. So give me 1 second. Let me switch gears here.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve.
And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume.
It would certainly seem that way.
Someone changed her into a different set of clothes. And then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt.
Exactly!
You did very well, Phoenix.
Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
Yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
She needed her accomplice, I think. Eenie Miney. She's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Eenie Miney
were in cahoots. I don't know why you were trying to protect that. I don't know why you were trying to keep that a secret from us, Mia, but alright.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have had to know a lot about the Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes. Which is why I can't figure out how it was done.
We can assume that Eenie Miney is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands.
A problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Edie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose, mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Faye. We haven't met Mama Phoenix yet, have we? I doubt we will, but... Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Oh, I didn't talk to her about the other two things. Uh-oh. I hope that wasn't anything serious. Alright, let's go ahead and save. I'm gonna take a quick drink of water, and we are going to continue on with the trial. And back to my horrible, no good, very bad German accent. Alright, let me just do a quick stretch real quick. And let's keep going. We are going to finish episode 2 today. We are gonna try and finish it today. I'm gonna keep going. This should be the last trial bit, so I'm gonna keep going, and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, my plan to do a trial a stream kind of exploded on me when I found out just how long these trials actually are. But we're gonna do it today. We're gonna finish it today. Let's do it. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Hello, Zelda NPC! Welcome! Great to see you! You're just in time! We're about to wrap up this trial. And hopefully get our friend off murder charges for the second time in this series. Alright, so we're still going with the Shrinking Violet voice for her for the remainder of this stream, thanks to Spiral. So...
Nick?
Yeah?
Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
Yeah? Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is.
Uh-oh. Do we have another ship forming here?
I mean, she's been in Germany this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me, and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
So she and... Wow, I did not realize that she and Francisca were the same age.
Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing so well today. I'm happy for you.
Again, this is not the ship!
Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
That's enough! You can't show weakness in front of the person you love! Pearly, not this again.
Please, can't you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright. I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake.
That shrieking violet voice is very good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot easier on my throat, too.
See you later then. I'll leave you two for your alone time.
Thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
She won't see. Oh, she won't see her mother getting. She won't see her mother getting arrested and all that. He's doing it to protect Pearl. He's doing it to protect Pearl. What a good boy.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. It's true what they say.
Women really are scary when they fight. These catty! Woo! They so catty! They are so catty! Get her, Mia! Get her! I love it! I love me some catty ladies!
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes, and this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Oh, all right, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma, how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for?
The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Hello, big hair.
Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking?
Ah! I don't think anyone really cares.
Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct? Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is...
Yes, that is. You! Be quiet!
Can you imagine that during the debate and trial arguments in court, both lawyers just start crying? I am honestly shocked that Phoenix has not busted into tears yet. For all this man has been through, I am surprised he hasn't busted into tears yet.
Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter.
Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Oh, her close-up is very nice. Her close-up is very nice, actually. Both Edgeworth and Phoenix, bursting into tears, start blubbering out their evidence and points. Oh no, Spiral, you've put a very bad image in my head. Oh no, no, I need to hug my plushies. I need to hug my plushies close now because I feel bad for them both. It's okay, boys. It's okay. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. It's all right. It's all right. Order! No. The judge would intervene.
Order! No crying in the courtroom!
or some shit like that.
Miss Fey, please testify to the court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
I have 3 sexy lady voices going on at the same time right now. It's a little difficult to differentiate them, so bear with me, please. I wouldn't call this a sexy voice, though. This is just a deep voice.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Ma'am! Ma'am, I do not believe you! Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
But we're gonna, 'cause that's what we do! Okay, we broke the door open, that's right. I requested that... Let's press her on this. Was it really necessary to have 2 people do something so simple as call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? Who let her bring tea into the courtroom? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Oh, you sly bitch. Don't worry, we'll correct your falsities for you, Morgan. Yeah, she's a sneaky one, this one.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fay.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my ad for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fay, please continue.
A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful of me to say this. However, the witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya? No. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she...
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened.
If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there was always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Then quite suddenly, she thrusted me away. No. Let's keep going. Let's keep pushing her on this. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes.
But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
What about this picture?
Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However...
She really hit you that hard, huh? Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? If she was not physically Maya Fey, she can't be held responsible for the murder. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It is true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That's exactly what we should be. Be quiet, you!
Now then,
What the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person. She went to speak with someone? Stumpy and I, we established on trial day 1 the defense will accept nothing less than a full acquittal. Phoenix's exact words. Oh, that's a good point. Also, hello, what up? Welcome! Welcome back! So good to see you! Thanks for joining us! You missed the worst character I've ever seen in a Phoenix Wright game! That doctor was terrible and I hope I never see him again.
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was asleep in the side room at the time. Eenie Miney? I think you can see where this is headed. Yeah, here we go. They about to cover for each other. Weakness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
Dr. Hottie, yes! Yes, him. He's awful. I hate him.
Oh, what is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, like, I guess.
If that is the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine! Oh, just once, I want Phoenix to tell the judge off. Just once, I want him to tell the judge off so badly. After the murder, here we go.
Like, when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister! I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is,
Witness.
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Of course.
Miss Miney, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eni? So that's what the intro meant.
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes.
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow.
However, all of the evidence and testimony point to this as the truth.
The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
All right, here we go. Cross-examination after the murder. Okay, when the channeling started, I was sleeping in the side room. A little later, someone came into my room. It was totally my sister. Hadn't seen her in so long. I was happy in a sad way. Tell me more about this. You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead one alive again? A dead loved one alive again?
And, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Kunain channeling technique.
The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning?
No, keep going. So you really didn't think anything strange of the entire encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But,
Ow! Don't keep badgering her.
you know the phrase objection? Did you try using that once in a while? That was good. That was good.
Mr. Wright, it is question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It is very important.
Objection!
Yes, there it is. Thank you very much, Stumpy. There's the objection we were waiting on. It is very important. Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff her now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Ah, yes, the Phoenix Wright specialty. Fake it until you make it.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Meany, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all. And her, like, costume looked totally, like, normal.
Whoa! You sure about that? This look normal to you, honey? This look normal? These suspicious blood stains? Suspiciously placed blood stains? That's normal to you? That's normal? That's normal? Is that what we're going with? All right. Objection!
Objection!
That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eni.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
Mia, now is not the time to be catty. Oh, and the music kicks back in. I love it. Miss Meanie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah? And?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this! It's a blood spray. Miss Meaty, why did you not include the blood you saw in your... Defying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat!
Order! Order! Miss Meaty, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, we got her! We got her!
Miss Meaty?
Miney. Miss Miney, sorry.
Miss Mighty?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! Oh, did you see it? Did you see her flashes now? It's totally a switcheroo.
That...
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness.
Like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap.
Now, hurry up with the testimony.
If you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up.
A lot of help he's gonna be.
Alright, part 2.
Like, the side room was, kinda dark, you know? So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
Bullshit!
And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
That's not clear at all! That's clear as molasses!
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
Hell no, we're not!
All right. I guess not.
For a split second, I thought the judge reacted to me instead of Phoenix.
Very well. You may question the witness.
Get her! Side room was dark. Blood blended in. I persuaded my sister it wasn't right to do something like that. No, hang on. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time?
Well, she was, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, she knew. She, said she did something really bad. And, she said she wanted to go with me to, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you?
Yeah.
Hang on. Was your sister calm by that time?
I guess so. I guess maybe, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better.
She says with her whip at the ready.
And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney?
Sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? What do you mean?
When you... when you were going to the crime scene. Are you propositioning me? No. That's another chip that will not be discussed here. When you were going to wait! Wouldn't they have seen Pearl? I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
No, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Think harder. I know you can remember something.
Totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
I ask because it is very important.
Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
I don't get why, but okay. I, didn't see anyone on the way to, the channeling chamber.
Oh, really? You didn't see this small child? You didn't see this adorable little girl? I don't think so. Objection! You say that you didn't see anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. However, that is impossible!
What do you mean?
I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Interesting. You have a semi-intelligent look on your face. So, what about this child?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
The garden?
Yup. Which means anyone walking through the area would have had to have seen her. So, Miss Minnie, what do you have to say to that? Oh, God! That face was terrible just now. Ah!
As the court can see, she's a bit of an airhead. Also, she was leading her sister at the time. Do you honestly think she would have noticed a simple child playing? Preposterous!
It's not preposterous, and I can prove it.
What sort of foolish?
There is no way someone walking along the winding way could not have noticed Pearl. Because she was fixing the pot! This urn is my proof.
An old cracked clay pot. What is that going to prove?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why.
She broke the urn?
Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
This urn was broken around the time the channeling started. And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I have to declare you legally blind! I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar!
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say!
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness! So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth!
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course! The witness just testified about that!
That's right! I was, sleeping in the side room!
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No way! Your lies end here! What are you? The witness said that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say, that's not possible. Because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
In her testimony just now. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. You would think with all the planning done to set up the scene to this point, you would think the murderer would be certain there were no children present. Murderers in Japanifornia are just dumb. Well, you know, there is a great quote from a murder mystery that I watched. No one said that murderers have to be members of Mensa. That's how one of the detectives tried to play off one of the murders. Is like, no one said murderers had to be smart. They just do their thing.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So?
Like, what does that have to do with, like, anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that! Which means, Miss Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber! But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way!
But look at the matter guide map! If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way!
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question! Uh-oh. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, right? You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah! The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Miney. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Well, she had to be in the channeling chamber, right?
Take that!
Miss Miney was here, of course.
But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order! Order! That is...
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? You were hiding behind the screen, honey. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen?
Ah! Don't make me say this again! Recall yesterday's testimony!
Didn't know where anyone was hanging around behind the folding screen.
See? You stupid jerk! Quit being so pick-dependent on me, you slime ball!
Now, Miss Miney. One so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. She was in the box! Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box! Ah! That tiny little box? No person can fit in that! Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lana disproved you while she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all! That's right! I was sleeping there, so I should know! That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time!
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
I can with evidence. And now, I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. There's a bullet hole in it. There's your proof right there. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already!
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground!
A hole? About 8 inches off the ground? Where have we heard that before?
Supporting screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! Order! So, what you'll say?
Then, Mr. Phoenix, right? What about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney? That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No! Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness! If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself! You're right. It's not. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy! Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? You can't be serious. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. You had an accomplice, and it was Morgan! This person! If it wasn't someone from Kudain Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan. Fae! Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands! Do
you deny it?
I think this is what really happened. Ugh, so much screaming, it's hard on my throat. Ah. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this?
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix right. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go to all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's... Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now, What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this, the friggin' newspaper thing.
Take that!
Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself! Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps.
I'm, going to explain. So, please listen, okay?
It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, that guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona!
However, you see— Ow!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You failed to support your own theory. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Come on with this. What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See? It's just as I, told you.
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Oh, boy. Oh! Now what? Mia! When does someone need proof to take revenge for their loved ones? I guess in Phoenix Wright land you do, I guess.
Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder, but, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Of course we can! We're Phoenix frickin' Wright!
I'm not totally confident here, but I know I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all.
Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? You're supposed to be on my side!
A Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
And I don't care if you are my witness.
So help me, I will throw you out of my way!
No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a second! Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy, this is going places. Think we're finally at the climax here, so to speak. All right. I'm gonna take a quick water break. What up if you're still here? Go get your coffee. Yeah, this one's, oh man, there's a lot of screaming going on here. Speaking of which, if you guys want to hear me screaming some more, you can catch the latest episode of 100 Girlfriends, on Crunchyroll, where you can hear me as Karane Inda. So if you want to hear more of my voice acting, not just silly accents, but actual legit acting, you guys can catch me on Crunchyroll. Episode 3 should be out now, I believe. So go check it out, and thank you for supporting the show. Much appreciated. All right, let's get to it. Let me save one more time. I have to double save just to make sure, because I don't want to go through all that again. All right, let's do it. Let's get him. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Here comes the sadness. And here comes the shrieking violet voice because it's still in play.
Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eni could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt?
Oh, here she comes. Never mind, I thought you were leaving. No, I'm not leaving yet. We're seeing this through to the end. Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ooh, what's up, girl? What's up? her forward-facing sprite's actually quite nice.
Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation?
Looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that,
it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then, we'll know who the real winner is.
She came all the way over here just to mess with us. Alright, here we go.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
can you prove Miss Eenie Miney had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can.
Eenie, Miney, and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there.
Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay. I totally don't think I'm doing any good, but...
Alright, here we go.
That was, last year, in May. like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid show day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister?
Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Manny's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
What angle would that be?
Alright. I think I know what he's talking about. Sis was totally tired. Let's press this. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder then that the car accident happened, huh? Press harder. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
Oh, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license.
That's a load of horse hockey.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney.
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. Anyway. I, like, woke up. I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her.
Oh, really? Then what's this? Objection!
Objection!
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Miney?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license,
But I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
what? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director.
And how did you know he was—
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license?
Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license. Ugh.
Ow!
Cry! And my whip will accommodate.
Damn, girl, chill out.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it. But, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive.
Ow! Don't just stand there me to yourself.
Not you too, Mia!
With the whip and the pain and the— Ow! How did she get a hold of a whip? Miss Miney, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway?
It's because because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... Who else do we know that drives a bright red sports car? Edgeworth! Edgeworth, I miss you! Why did you have to die? Around that time, I was really close to getting my license. She got this big, shiny sports car. It was a new car?
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor?
Yes?
Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point! Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England.
Hang on a minute. Something stinks. Is it about the passenger side? The passenger side door, maybe? This is just a hunch. But we're gonna go with it. Objection with a question mark!
Objection!
Miss Miney, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. Yeah! That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course. Because the driver's on the left side.
That would be, if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car.
Opposite?
The two of them were riding in a British car. Ha-ha! Oh, Britain, your backwards ways has doomed this woman. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. It must be a pain buying beer in this world.
Yes, but can you prove you're 18?
Here's my license.
But can you prove it's your license?
It has my face on it.
But can you prove that it's your face? I can't sell you unless I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, it must be a pain getting it. Must be. That's a very good point. That's a very good point, Stumpy.
Order! Order in this court! Order! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Edie says the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Miney. That is what Edie said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Edie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Edie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
Next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic rules is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name is... Mimi Miney. Vote! Mimi Miney. That is your real name!
Of all the foolish dribble! Then how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture.
Facial reconstruction surgery?
This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right! It's a picture of her younger sister! No!
But Mimi Miney, she died in a car accident!
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then the body they found is a crash site.
That was the body of the real Edie Miney. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Miney? That car accident 1 year ago, the one who died that night was Edie Miney. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Edie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean? What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Miney was still, in fact, alive! And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all cost!
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Well, Miss Von Kopp. Why did you say my name just now? Witness?
Oh, her face is all pretty now. That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end.
And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
Take that!
That's about some malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right. The person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
Jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo?
Becoming Edie has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling? The occult? I hate it! I hate it all!
I believe there are a few unsolved riddles here, such as... Why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay.
This is Becht! Me! Francisca von Karma!
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Get her, Phoenix! This is assault! This is assault! This is assault! This is assault! This is severe bomb! Phoenix! Oh my god! Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud! A sham!
Now then. It looks like there will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. So I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict.
Not guilty! Yay! Also, R.I.P. Phoenix.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3! We did it! But at what cost?
Congratulations, Maya.
Sis! Aww, they get a hug! Aww, this is actually really sweet! Really weird, but really sweet! since she died, really. Aww! This is good! This is good. I'm good with this. Soft like pillow. Hey, now! I mean, you're right, but hey, now.
It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right.
Aww.
There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then, you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya.
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know, I'm reverting back to, I think I'm gonna revert back to, the happy voice now, if you don't mind. Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Hey, Nick. Tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Miney with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please. I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... It was because of Pearl. She wanted Pearl to inherit.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Kurain village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No. Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be... Pearl's. Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so. Oh no! What a bummer! Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. Oh boy. Here comes the stinger epilogue.
My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain. Dear child, I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless, main family girl. That Maya Fey. But I I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. The end. And a brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Big Top. Oh, that sounds fun. All right, so we will stop here for tonight. We have completed. Put my plushies back there. We've completed case number 2, and next start up case number 3, Turnabout Big Top. So, but the next time I'll be live will be tomorrow night with more Resident Evil 4 remake. Okay, now see you. Yeah. Now we're wrapping up. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake tomorrow night starting at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Go check it out. Once I log off here, I'm gonna go check out the latest episode of 100 Girlfriends. You guys do the same. It's on Crunchyroll right now, so go check it out. There will not be an Elden Ring stream this Thursday. I am going to be out of town on family business, but I will be back for next Sunday's Phoenix Wright stream, again, starting at 2 p.m. Central. So be sure and tune in for that as well. If you guys want to keep up with everything going on with me, you can do that in a few ways. Twitter at super_geek_girl. You can also catch me on YouTube at supergeekgirl214. Or if you missed any of the stream from the beginning and want to catch it from the start, you can do it at SGGPlays VODs. This stream will be going up later today, so be sure and check that out. And as always, you can check out my Discord server, SGG Discords. The link to join that is in my Twitch channel description, so go and check that out as well. All right, that's it for today. I'm gonna go get some tea because my throat is killing me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys had a blast, and as always, stay super, everybody. I will catch y'all later. So long!